and guess.
Really?
Were you ever scared of something for as long as 24 years of your life? 24 years. Well, I was scared of water almost my entire life. I was so scared that it took me 24 years to step into a swimming pool. But last year, I decided enough is enough, I want to conquer this fear. So I went and joined a swimming class. And that decision changed my life forever. The most terrifying moment of my life was when I first stepped into a swimming pool. I was so scared, I was not even listening to the instructor. I was just focused on how not to drown here. I was very scared, but it slowly got better and better. By the end of 15 days, I was able to do basic stuff like swimming, floating and breathing, and I was even swimming the width of the pool, maybe 5 times the length of this table, not much. I was swimming, which is 3 feet of water. So that's why I was swimming. So life was alright in 3 feet of water. But then came day 16. I got up usually, went to the pool, doing my regular stuff, and my trainer looks at me and says, my trainer was a 28-year-old champion swimmer. She was a district champion in swimming, and she knew that I was really scared of water. So she looks at me and says, hey, let's go. I said, let's go? Let's go where? She says, let's go to the deep end. So it took me a couple of seconds to realize what she was saying. I said, what? The deep end? You mean the same deep end where it's 12 feet of water and I could actually drown? She said, yeah, don't be such a drama queen. I think you're ready, you have to do that anyway. Come. I said, no, I'm not coming. I'm not ready at all. So she looks at me, her expression changes from being nice to some kind of a born villain. She says, no, you don't understand. You're not asking me, I'm telling you. So that's one benefit of a female teacher or a trainer. They will not take no for an answer. That's why they make very good teachers. But in that moment, nothing made sense to me. I hated this woman. I said, okay, fine, and then I go, I drag myself to the deep end, and I'm clumsily climbing down the ladder. She looks at me and laughs and said, what the hell are you doing? You told me to do this. She said, if you climb down the ladder there, you'll go straight down. Just go get onto that diving podium. And now I'm even more tense. I have to dive into this water now. So I go behind the podium, I get on it, and she looks at me and says, okay, jump like this. So I look at her and I imitate her. So I'm just waiting in this position. What? You need an invitation card to jump? I said, no, just do a countdown. Just do a countdown, 3, 2, 1. Okay, fine. And she does a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Of course I don't jump. Of course I don't jump. She's pissed off now. Now I'm apologizing to this woman. I'm sorry, I'll jump this time. So she does the countdown again, 3, 2, and something goes off in my head. A voice comes and tells me, see, you have come this far. You have to jump now. Because you are even swimming. This is it. This is the final thing you have to do. Or you'll always be scared of water. I don't know what happens. I completely succumb to this voice. And I jump. On 2 I jump. But the thing is, as soon as I jump, all the confidence that your voice gave me, it just completely vanishes. And I become so scared that I scream. I scream like a little girl. You know when people are scared, they shout or scream? I'm sure most of you here do a posh and sophisticated shout like, ouch! Or Jesus. Posh things. But you know what I did? Slightly different. As soon as I jumped, I went, no! And because of that high-pitched manly scream, everybody in and outside the pool was looking at me. And I hit the water, and I can hear loud laughter outside the pool coming into the water. And then the laughter becomes lower and lower. And my mind analyzes this and thinks, oh, I'm going deeper and deeper. What? And then as soon as that realization happens, my brain is racing with all kinds of thoughts. So I'm thinking, what if I go down but I don't come up? I know my teacher, the champion swimmer, told me the water will push you up automatically. But what if it doesn't happen? Right? And then I start to remember all the scary documentaries about the Bermuda Triangles and people drowning. I even remember that scene from Titanic. Not that scene. I mean the one where they are drowning. And then, at this point, it's been 6 seconds since I hit the water. And I calculate, okay, how many people will it take to save me? I know my trainer was a champion swimmer and all, but she alone cannot handle the load. And then the voice comes back online again. It tells me, dude, what are you doing? It's been 6 seconds, you're touching the floor of the pool. Come on, start swimming, start swimming. And then I listen to the voice. And for the next 10 seconds, I swim for my life. I swim like never before. And before I knew it, I come up above the water. And there's a big wall in front of me. I don't understand. And then I look back and see all these people who were laughing in the distance now. And in that moment, I realized that I actually swam the entire length of the pool. And you know what? It wasn't that difficult at all. And then in that state of disbelief, I jump out of the pool, I run to the deep end again, jump again, this time without scream, and I do the whole swim 3 times. So I realized that in those 16 seconds, 6 seconds of terror and 10 seconds of swimming, I went from no to actually loving swimming. And for the first 24 years of my life, I was so scared of water, I never stepped into a pool. After that, swimming actually became one of my favorite things. And the only thing separating the two was a small leap of faith and a jump into the unknown. My dear friends, when in doubt, please take the leap of faith. Toastmasters.